guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Serein and my channel is called Dress Yourself Happy. Today is going to be all about some of my favorite products from the drugstore in honor of Drugstore Week here on my channel. You guys know that I typically focus on luxury premium department store products. When it comes to drugstore, I really am picky because I want the products to wear just as well as my department store products. So these products that I've collected and played with, and some are old, some are new, are really my tried and true favorites from the drugstore and more affordable options. Drugstore products are hit or miss, and I really feel like when it's good, it's really good. If you want to see some of my favorite current drugstore products, then just keep on watching. But don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy it, thumbs down if you don't, and let's move into some of my favorite drugstore items. I'm gonna kind of start from how I would apply my makeup. So starting off, foundations. I've become incredibly picky with my foundations because I try out so many. If you follow me on my channel or watch my channel, pretty much almost every Tuesday, I have a new Tester Tuesday foundation review. I've tried a lot of foundations on the market, and when it comes to drugstore, there's very few that really impress me. These are probably my favorites. This is the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte. This is an amazing full coverage, long wearing matte finish foundation. It's matte, but it's not going to make you look overly flat or cakey, and my favorite way to use this is with a damp beauty blender to sheer it out just a little bit. I do have a first impression Tester Tuesday video of this when it first came out, so you can definitely search for it on my channel, as well as any of the products that you might be interested in seeing more of. This one is a new one, and this I just tested out in this week's Tester Tuesday. It's the Pro Glow, and it's kind of the sister of the Pro Matte. This is a beautiful glowing foundation that gives you a really natural glowy finish. Perfect if you're on the dry to normal side of skin. If you're super oily, you can make it work with any product. You just have to find the right skincare and primer to prep your skin for the oil. Also, all the products will be in the description box. There'll be a link so that you can shop all of the products, and I will also let you know what shade I'm wearing. If you're ever curious about what shade I am to compare with other foundations, there is a frequently asked questions page on my blog, as well as linked in the description box. This way you know all of the other foundation shades and you can gauge between something that you're familiar with and trying out a new product. The next foundation I've just been loving is from Mahogany, and it's their Conceal and Perfect foundation. Again, this is a recent discovery and a Tester Tuesday product. So I think it's really long wearing, it's very full coverage, but not looking heavy or cakey or feeling heavy or cakey. It's oil free and it's cruelty free. It also comes in a pump, which is fabulous. A foundation I don't currently own because every time I buy it, it separates and kind of breaks down and expires on me, is the Neutrogena Healthy Glow foundation. I really love the Healthy Glow foundation. I have a first impression review of that as well on my channel from way back when I first started. The reason I don't keep that in my collection of makeup is because it does break down. If you're gonna buy that to use every single day, you'll be fine. But for me, I have a lot of other products. I don't get through it, and it does expire pretty quickly from my experience. Typically after foundation, I like to go in with my brows, and I have a couple brow products, which is really, you know, I've been really impressed with the drugstore's effort to make better brow products. The first one I really love, and it's been a tried and true for a while, is my Milani Brow Fix Brow Kit. I wear the shade medium. This is a great brow powder, and it's long lasting, it's very pigmented. It even comes with little tools. I never use the little tools though. I use my own kind of brow brush and spoolie. So you have two brow colors, and then you have a highlight. I don't really use the highlight. I just use the two brow colors. I mix the shades, it gives it more dimension, and I find using a brow powder is one of the easiest ways to start filling in your brows. Now, I'm a huge fan of the Glossier Boy Brow and the Benefit Gimme Brow. I love a good volumizing, texturizing brow gel or wax. Both of those products are more of a wax. I don't really like crispy gels. I was really impressed with the Essence Make Me Brow. This can be kind of hard to find, but Target is carrying Essence now, as well as Ulta. I just really love this. The spoolie is just the right size. It's a little bit bigger than the Boy Brow and Gimme Brow, but still very comparable in terms of being able to get in there and work the product in. It does a nice job at setting the brows and holding the brows in place without being crispy, and it adds a little bit of volume and thickness to the brow as well. Final brow product I have to talk to you about is the only brow pencil I've liked from the drugstore. I've tried the NYX one, I've tried the Hard Candy, I've tried them all, guys, and this one is the thinnest one that I have found that gives me the most control and the most brow-like texture. This is the L'Oreal Brow Stylist Definer. It's an ultra-fine tip shaping pencil, and I have the shade Brunette. I do wish they would come out with a couple more shades. The dark is too dark, and then the light is too light, and the Brunette is like the closest, but I really wish they would come out with like a taupey shade. After my brows, I go in with some concealer, and I don't really conceal my face that often unless I have a blemish, and even then I kind of just let it hang out. Whatever the foundation doesn't cover, whatevs, we all have them. Mainly it's my under eyes, and this has been a tried and true favorite of mine. This is the Instant Age Rewind Eraser Dark Circles, and I talk about this all the time with my friends because they're like, Serein, you use like really expensive stuff. Do you have anything more affordable? And I always tell them to get the Maybelline Age Rewind Concealer, and my friends are always like, wow, I didn't really think this was gonna be as good as it is. And it's just beautiful. It's lightweight, it's pigmented, it covers, it conceals, it lasts all day, it brightens up the under eyes as well. I wear the shade Light. I like to go lighter under the eyes because it brightens up any dark circles, and this is just really an amazing, amazing concealer. Pixi Pot Concealers. I have the Brightening Peach, which is like a perfect dupe for the Bobbi Brown Brightening Orangey Concealer. Really creamy, but they're not as stiff and heavy as the Bobbi Brown. I've tried the Bobbi Brown ones. Everybody raves about them. I want them to work for me. They just don't, because my under eyes are really thin, the skin, and I do have fine lines, and it just doesn't work. I have to have really lightweight products, and both of these are really great. They're the same formulation. One is a Brightening Peach, and then the other one is Adaptable Beige. You don't need both. Sometimes I only wear one or the other. If it's a really dark circle day, I go in with Brightening Peach, and then I go in with Adaptable Beige, and then I set it with some powder. So these are really great finds for the drugstore. They are, I think, $12 to $15. A little bit pricier, but definitely worth it, and still a lot more affordable than the Bobbi Brown concealer. Moving into some eyeshadows, I have two palettes I like. Unfortunately, at the drugstore, I haven't been able to find palettes where I feel like every color is great, and you'll have like the really great shimmers, and then the mattes are poop. I have two palettes that I find that all the shades are workable and really of quality. The first one is the Sonia Kashuk Eye on Neutrals Matte in 02. This is probably the best matte palette on the market for drugstore. It reminds me a lot of the Urban Decay Naked Basics 1 and 2. It's just really good. This is $19. It's not cheap. It's available at Target, but it's really, really good, and $19 is really good for the quality of these shadows. The next one is a new discovery of mine, and it's the Milani Everyday Eyes in Earthy Elements. I've only played with Earthy Elements. I did use all of this in my Milani foundation review, Tester Tuesday review, and this is just a really beautiful warm neutrals palette. I'm really happy that all of the shadows are very pigmented, and they're really of good quality, and they last all day on the eyes without a primer. I didn't wear a primer, so it worked. In terms of single shadows, I really think L'Oreal hits it out of the park. Hits it out of the park, I think that's a saying. My favorite one, which I've been wearing all last week to kind of really rediscover the product, is the 24-Hour Infallible Eyeshadow in Amber Rush. This was one of those first watching YouTube addictions, like had to run out to the drugstore and buy everything that everybody recommended, and I'm so happy I have this one because it's so pigmented. It's so beautiful. It's a really pretty rose gold. It's so rich and creamy. Another shade I really like from the line is also called Bronze Taupe, and it's more of a shimmery bronze. But they're such great products and really affordable, and you can always find them on sale or use a coupon. The newer edition from L'Oreal is one of their color Riche, and the one I have is Paris Beach. This is a really beautiful base shade because it's white. It really makes anything over it stand out and pop out. It's a beautiful matte. Going into contouring, I'm really impressed with the Pixi Natural Contour Powder. It's the Shape and Shadow Powder. This is a beautiful, cool toned brown, and it just does a really beautiful job at defining your cheekbones and hollowing out that area, as well as warming up the face because it's not gonna look muddy. A shimmery bronzer to really warm up the face and really make your skin look very beachy and bronzy is from Mahogany, and it's their baked bronzer in golden. This has like golden flecks of shimmer in it, which looks beautiful. I like to use this all over the face as kind of like a contour slash blusher at once. So I put it like right around here and you blend it out. It's really pigmented. A little goes a long way, and it's very soft and creamy as well. It doesn't feel chalky or drying, so I really love it, and it performs beautifully. Highlight that I've been loving from the drugstore is from Nuance, and it's Salma Hayek's brand. This highlight is gorgeous, and it reminds me of the Tom Ford because it's a little bit waxier than the Tom Ford one. The Tom Ford one is very emollient and very like creamy. This one's a little bit waxier, but the color is beautiful and it just looks gorgeous on the cheekbones. The bronzer is a little bit dark for my taste, but I can definitely work with it. I just have to blend it out really, really well. But both of these are really, really gorgeous cream products from the drugstore. I don't have any blushes to talk about because I've raved and raved and raved about the Milani Blush Luminoso. That's kind of like the drugstore staple. I do need to test out some of the e.l.f. blushes I have in my makeup collection, but I haven't had enough time to test them out, so I didn't want to just recommend a product. We're gonna skip the blushes. I will get back to blushes at some other point. I'm going to go into lips now. So lip liner. My favorite lip liner I've been using, and a lot of you guys were asking what I'm wearing on my lips, is the Milani lip liner in Spice. This is a really beautiful Your Lips But Better, a little bit mauve-y, and it's matte. It lasts all day. I love that it's a wooden pencil because I feel like they don't break as much in my backpack or in my purse. The mechanical ones tend to like always poop out on me before I'm done with the product. So this is really, really beautiful. I love it. It goes really well with a lot of my lip combinations. And just so you guys know, I'm going to skip to the lipstick. I've been wearing the Rimmel Lasting Finish by Kate lipstick in 08 with the Spice lip liner in a lot of the videos this week, and you guys were wondering what it was, so it was this combination. Speaking of Rimmel London, they make some of the best lipsticks. Shades I love is 08, which is this like mauve-y Your Lips But Better. It actually reminds me a lot of my YSL Rouge Volupte Shine in number 3. This is probably the perfect dupe for it. The Rouge Volupte Shine is a little bit shinier. This one is more of a normal finish. It's a very traditional finish. And then the other one I really, really love from Rimmel is 107, and I feel like Zoella made this really famous, but I remember hunting it down one day because she was wearing it in all of her Vlogmas videos a few years ago. Other lip liner I really like is from NYX, and this is in the color Mahogany. This is a little bit of like a burgundy. This is going to give you a little bit more of a look. It's a brownie burgundy shade, and this looks really well with 107. I've been loving the Milani Amore matte liquid lipsticks, and the favorite shade of mine is number 12 in Loved. This is just a beautiful Your Lips But Better. It's very comfortable on the lips. It's not super drying, and it lasts a really long time without doing any weird creasing or caking and gross stuff like that. And I have to give a shout out to their Amore Metallics. These are hard to find, so I do link them in the description box when you hit that link for you guys to purchase directly from Milani Cosmetics on their website. But I haven't been able to find these in the drugstore. I think they get grabbed up so quickly. This is a limited edition, so I highly recommend picking it up if you wanted a affordable metallic liquid lipstick. And this is in Chromatic Attic. I think it's really beautiful, just highlighting the center of your lips. Those are all of my favorites from the drugstore currently. If there's a drugstore product that you absolutely love and it's like your tried and true favorite, please let us know in the comment section. It gives me ideas the next time I'm at a drugstore to like try a new product out. If you're new to my channel and you haven't subscribed yet, I really would appreciate it if you did so. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. If you don't, go ahead and give it a thumbs down. The channel is called Dress Yourself Happy because I truly hope my videos help motivate and inspire you to look and feel your best from the outside in. If that speaks to you, I'm really happy that you're here, and I hope to see you back here. Like I said, this was drugstore week, so I promised 3 to 4 drugstore videos this week. I do have some other videos going up in between all that because I have so much videos I want to share with you, so many products I test out, so many products I want to share with you guys before they launch or before you go to the store and buy them yourself. If you like reading blogs vlogs. I have a blog. I also have a vlog channel that is more like a lifestyle channel where I do daily vlogs, grocery hauls, fitness updates. We're going to Miami in July, so I'd love to see you guys over on my second channel. I'll be vlogging daily in Miami. And if you have Snapchat, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, any of those things, it's all around my head right now. Everything is my name, Serein Wu. I'd love to say hi to you guys on Snapchat and Instagram. I'm pretty much on it all day, so it's a great place for us to communicate when I'm not here. And until next time, I hope you have a really wonderful rest of your day, and I hope to see you back here very soon. Bye!